Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our weekly angel reading for September 29th through October 5th, 2014. So let's just take a moment to take a deep breath. And I want you to really breathe into your heart center, your heart chakra. Really take a deep breath and just release any tension or anything that's on your heart or your mind that's concerning you. And what I'm getting a sense of is that they're showing me the car again. This is kind of a cartoon character, and they're showing me the witch in the car. So when I see a witch with a witch hat, that is, that's my symbol for your divine power. And that you're in the car, it means that, for me, it's kind of reminded me of the chariot, and it represents also the energy with which you are moving. So it's telling me that you're moving with power. And this sort of tension I've been feeling in the heart chakra is telling me that you're having a vibrational relationship problem, I guess, dealing with the changes, dealing with embracing your power and the movement that is happening for you. They are showing me a book, which means when it's open to me, it means that there is information that is coming through. So this information has to do with your own personal power and strength, your divine wisdom. So this is divine wisdom, almost a sense, when I say divine alchemy, if this makes any sense. So it's bringing to mind the Archangel Raziel in the sense of his name means the secrets of God. So there are possibly some ancient wisdom or information coming from your higher self that particularly relates to manifestation, relates to possibly your healing abilities, or your gifts, your life purpose, the gifts that you're using now that is serving your life purpose, or gifts that will open for you that will help you to serve your divine life purpose. So there's a lot of shifts and a lot of changes, and the car is now changed to a race car, which means, very fast movement. For some of you, you're feeling like you're getting ahead of yourself, or things are moving faster than you can keep up with it. And this could be a bit frightening. And so you're not quite sure who you are. It's like, you're a new person, and you're trying to become familiar with this person or this energy. It's a relationship with you and yourself and the vibrational reality that you're creating, which you're trying to adjust to and catch up to speed with. And so this means that we really need to check our ego, because, change is a part of your prayers. If there was no change occurring, then you would have clear evidence that you're not moving towards your dreams. So change sometimes clears things out of the way, or it makes a path for something to come through. So it has various operations, but you're not to get upset. Know that change means good. It doesn't mean bad, ever. It means good, because the only reason that the change is happening is because you've asked. Knowingly or unknowingly, you've asked. Your prayers set, or your wishes or your desires of your heart, is what sets change into motion. And so, what you need to do in this week is really connect with your source. They're kind of showing me, how people put banners or like flags from their car. And they're kind of showing me this, but it turns into the eye of source, the flag. So what you really need to do as you go through this change is you really need to parade your inner guidance, be all about really connecting in, keeping that at the top of your list whenever things. Consult your inner source. Don't consult your fears, don't consult outside of yourself, but really stay connected with your inner source. Okay, so let's take a look at the card for this week, the Archangel card. And okay, so we have the Archangel Metatron, and the card says prioritize. So just what we're kind of saying, focus on your higher self's perspective. Don't get distracted by the changes and get caught up in looking at them from a place of fear, but really, look and focus on your soul's priorities. So it says, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you to get organized and motivated. So you can kind of call upon Archangel Metatron to help you to kind of sift through everything that's going on, so that you can ask him for guidance as to make the steps or to highlight the things that are occurring for you that you need to focus your attention on. So, ask him to kind of give you a sign or to highlight what's most important for you to work on at this time, for you to focus upon at this time. Because sometimes we get stuck with too many details, and there are a lot of changes going on, and some of those changes are not meant for you to act upon them, just for you to notice. And then some of the changes are for you to jump on board and join in with the momentum or action that's taking place there. And so you've got to really know how to utilize your power wisely. And your power is love. Your power is in the joy. So follow your bliss. That could be one indicator of how the angels are highlighting for you what you need to focus on. Go with the situation that has the highest vibration. As an alchemist, and that you would understand that what has the highest energy, the highest frequency, is got the most potential for manifestation at this time. So go there. In doing so, this may actually have an effect where it kind of brings other things that are going on into focus and into that higher frequency, which will allow maybe not just the one thing that you're focusing on, but many things to come along with it, so that you're not having to, make out this long list, but you focus on the highest vibrations, or the things that have the most joy, or that you're most passionate about, or that seems to have this high energy movement about it. And it's kind of like you catch more things, or you catch, like, what's that expression? You catch more flies or more bees with honey. So it's kind of like you catch more through that one opportunity, that one focus. Okay, let me just tune in and see if there's any additional messages in this card. So I feel like I'm seeing a horse. So, but the horse is like for you to mount the horse. So in the sense that you need to just kind of ride with the things that are where there's movement, where you feel a sense of freedom, no restriction, where you feel unlimitedness, in that path. So really go with it, go with what's going on, kind of go with the flow is what I'm kind of getting. And to, so in this week I get a sense that there's something you need to jump on, that you need to just, get on it and get going with that. And so just make sure it feels positive and it feels like it's flowing and free. All right. Okay, let's take a look at the first card for the beginning of the week. All right, and we have the Strength card. And so, all right, so this message is telling me that you have a lot of inner strength, that you have the resources within you and the clarity to deal with what's coming up for you at the beginning of the week and what's going on with you at this time in your life. It says, great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. And the word that really sticks out to me is judgment. So again, don't get caught up if things are kind of what's the word I'm looking for? If things are kind of happening all at once, or there's a lot of commotion or things going around you, what you need to do is really tune in and tune into what your higher source is. And don't judge, don't let your mind to be overly critical of what's occurring. And know that as you listen, so be open to seeing the situation through, observe, listen more, and then know when it's time for you to act. But trust that you have all the tools that you need. Okay, let me just tune in to this card and see if I get any additional messages. So just seeing a sense of being, feeling exposed, feeling a bit vulnerable, like you're carrying a lot of weight, possibly emotional weight, or feeling like you have too much responsibilities and not knowing how to focus or to prioritize them. I'm also seeing that I'm seeing the number 8, and I'm seeing it inside of the third eye. So what this is kind of telling me is that the ideas, the solutions, the abundance, whatever it is you're looking for, the time, you can make better use of these resources by getting connected with your inner source. Okay, so by doing this, you will have a better picture of what you need to do in that moment. And so you won't have to feel like you're carrying this, have this overwhelming sense of, great responsibilities or too many things to think about at once. And if you just focus, what they're showing me is that through your source, you will allow things to manifest and unfold. This is a time that they want you to nurture your heart. So really listen to your heart at the beginning of the week and follow that guidance. Okay, let's go to the card for the middle of the week. Okay, so we have the Magician card. So we have 2 major arcana cards here. And here, the Archangel Raziel. So it says you are ready. You have the resources, the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So it seems like that things are, what they're trying to tell you, that you're ready, like with the Strength card, that you have the inner resources, that you're ready to welcome in your dreams. And the thing is that, you know, don't be afraid of your power. So there's that hat, like sort of in Harry Potter, the wizard's hat. Don't be afraid of channeling your power at this time. So I'm just getting a sense that, like I said in the opening, that this is really about being a little shaken by all of the changes that are happening, and doubting, you know, your ability to handle all of this. You know, it's like, am I really ready for this? Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. This is amazing, but am I ready? And the angels want you to know in these two cards, yes, you are, but keep focused. Stay focused. Okay, let me just tune in and see if there are any additional messages in this card. So I feel like I'm seeing a sense like, I'm trying to figure this. Okay, it was like seeing two legs and very bony, and then I saw a bridge made out of wood. You know, one of those wood bridges where it's very and it's like with a rope, and then the wood kind of thing, and so it's not, it's kind of shaky, and so you're kind of it's kind of almost like you're feeling this way. You're not quite certain. You're feeling as though you're walking across something that may not be secure, or that that it's not stable enough. And what the message is here is that this is all illusion, that you're doing too much thinking, and you're overthinking, and you're letting your mind really have a field day with you. And it's because you're focusing on too many details. You're thinking about all the things that can go wrong, the outcome. What if, like, so you wanted this, and then you think about all the what ifs now, and it's too soon to be there. You need to stay in the moment. Trust your feelings. Listen to your heart. You know, all those things that you're worried about as you go through the process, whether it's an interview or as you're getting to know a person, or whatever it is that you're focused on right now, or you're considering, an offer has been made to you and you're considering it. And, you know, as you go through the process, what you do is, with each interaction, stay focused on how you feel. Listen to your heart in that moment, because if your heart in that moment will tell you whether or not, you know, it'll open and you'll feel a sense of flow, meaning this is going to go well and I like this, or you'll feel the restriction, or you'll feel that something is off or not quite right for you. And that'll tell you that possibly you need to say something and see what happens next, or that you need to withdraw. So don't worry. Let the universe take care of the future, because that's what it's doing. You just need to be present now, and pay attention, so that the universe can kind of fine-tune what you need based on what feedback you're giving in that present moment. See, the universe is listening to you in the present and then creating forward based on and ahead of you, so that you have what you need when you get there. And you have to trust that what you know right now, and all that you know right now, is what you're supposed to be focused on, not what needs to be known ahead. You need to know what's happening now, because that's where where things get set up and organized and orchestrated for you perfectly. And so you, as a manifester, this is where you need to be. Manifestation work is done in the present, not projecting and worrying about the future, or looking back in the past. Okay? So, all right, let's take a look at the next card. All right, so now for the end of the week, we have the Four of Water. And so what I'm getting here is that before I get into this as the end of the week, what I'm kind of getting as a story between all these cards is that, you don't want to get caught up in feeling like you're alone in this, that it's just you by yourself, one is represented by this card one. And it's interesting just noticing that it's 111. So this is also, and I'm seeing pyramids, and which are my symbols for, one of my symbols for manifestation. So this is about keeping your thoughts positive, and staying focused on goals and your dreams. Stay connected to what you're passionate about. What you're doing, the decisions you're making. Don't worry about the materials aspects, and don't worry about what could go wrong. Focus only on your divine mission. What was the purpose in your heart that prompted you to follow this? Stay focused with appreciation and gratitude, and this will sustain and stabilize the situation you're working on right now. So, don't fall into the trap of feeling isolated, or feeling like you're alone, or feeling like you're missing something. Don't work at it so hard. When sometimes when things aren't happening, it means that you need to wait, and that the universe is doing something on your behalf, or that something has been offered to you and you're just not seeing it, which is what this card really represents. So that you need to kind of open your eyes and start seeing. So for Friday, the weekend, this is a time for you to, with the number 4, meaning, well, the angels are with you, and also about structure and organization. So what you need to do is start noticing. So take time to look, to observe, and to listen more than to be about action, and start to really look at what's coming to you. Look at how there's the signs that are coming from the angels, the blessings and opportunities that may be around you. There may be a situation where, you haven't, because you've been looking at it with preconceived ideas, and you've not really been looking at it from a completely different angle, which may provide you with new ideas and solutions. It may actually unravel something for you and help you to feel completely different about the situation. Let me just tune into this card and see if I get any additional. Okay. So something is about to happen. Something is about to manifest. It's covered, okay? It's like, which means it's right there. It's covered. It hasn't been revealed, and it's your criticism, because they're showing me teeth, and they're showing me that this criticism, that the ego mind is blocking your divine, your spiritual sight from helping you to see it. So and so that you can really move along on your path. Now, another thing I'm noticing about this week, last week we had the number, the 8 of fire here. We had the abundance card. So we had the beginning of the week, a lot of movement, and then we had like the hermit at the end of the week. And so again, this week is like we have another card that's not the hermit, but it's saying that we kind of need to be more observant. We need to go within, so reflect. So things this week, there are things in the beginning of the week that are happening, and I think throughout this entire week. But this week is about you not losing sight of your goals and your dreams, and not allowing yourself to get to feel kind of down, or to feel kind of at a loss. Don't put yourself in another frequency of feeling by focusing on the negative. Your priorities, the solutions are that you're looking for, are at the higher frequency. It's within your source, in that stream of consciousness. And so you have to rely on your inner wisdom and your guidance. You have to trust it. Now let's take a look at the card for the end of the week. I'm sorry, not the end of the week, but the card that's I pulled from the bottom already. And we got another major arcana card, and this is Renewal. So it's usually the Judgment card. So, and it's the Archangel Jeremiah. So the card says, review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. So what's going on is that you're re-examining. So you're hearing your higher source is calling you, and it's helping you to re-examine your motives, your situation. It's helping you to see an aspect of yourself that is your power, your divine power, that you haven't recognized yet. And so as you kind of go through this is kind of a period of renewal or awakening. What's happening is that the changes that are occurring are causing you to see things differently, to see yourself differently, to help you to acknowledge your inner source of power, so that you can truly ground the work that you're doing, the manifestation work that you're doing. Okay, so let me just kind of tune in and see if there's anything additional here. So what they're kind of saying, and it reminds me of the message from the daily card on Friday, is that you kind of need to go with the flow, okay? Take it easy, go with the flow, sit back a bit, and pay attention, observe the momentum of the universe that's flowing for you. They're saying to have faith and not worry. So when you find yourself kind of getting bogged down, or sort of you find yourself like it's almost like something's not working, or you feel like you're pushing against, then that means that you need to take a break, relax, and let the universe take you. So you're learning to balance, to maintain a balance in the co-creating process. Go with the flow where there's ease. Don't be afraid to act when you feel the ease. When you feel any kind of resistance, then take a break, reflect, and just kind of let things take you. So don't go against the natural rhythm, the currents that you feel in the energy of the week. Go with them, whether they're ebbing or flowing. If they're ebbing, then this is an indication to kind of reevaluate, readjust, get in synchronize with the universe, find your alignment. When they're flowing, just go with it. Go, take action, and etc. Okay, so I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to take the time to thank you all and for your comments. I'm feeling tons better, and thank you for your healing, I know, and your prayers. And thank you for your comments here on YouTube and on Facebook. And if you're looking for an angel reading, please feel free to contact me at theangelschool.com, which you can find in the description link below. Please join me on Facebook Monday through Friday where I pull a card. So, and then I write. So someone asked me, can I do it on YouTube? But they're written card messages, and that's why I don't do them on video. So there's a little bit more detail there. So I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and look forward to meeting here with you again next week. Until then, God bless you.